We're here with Valerie Hainault, who is the Assistant Curator, Summer Curator of the Two Rivers Gallery, and we're at the opening of, can you explain what the opening is tonight?
Yeah, so the exhibition is about drawings from Jose Delgado-Guevara. He's a Prince George-based artist, and yeah, so it's an exhibition featuring 12 of his recent drawings. All of the drawings in the exhibition are graphite. He also works with charcoal, but yeah, so as I said, all of the drawings there are graphite on paper.
And there's a definite theme to this exhibition. Can you explain what that is?
Jose, he works he experiences chronic illness, and the drawings are a way to express that. So he will really explore chronic illness in all of its aspects. So like from the hope of, like getting better to the threat of illness, the fear and all of that, yeah.
So is chronic illness something he's experienced personally, or is it just dealing with it from people that he knows?
So he's dealing with it personally, but I think it's an interesting point of this exhibition is that it can relate to everyone, because we all experience it either, yeah, as you said, so through close one or in illness ourselves. So he uses symbolism. So as you see, all the objects repeats themselves throughout the drawing. So trees, flowers, potatoes, sponge. So all of these elements mean something specific. So kind of like Dutch still life painting like a mirror would mean vanity, for example. Well, for Jose, who attributes specific meaning to each object, like the sponge, for example, will represents illness. So in some drawings, the sponge is really threatening and like takes over the thing. So, for example, sorry.
This one here.
Oh yeah, exactly. So in this one, the sponge kind of takes over the tree, so it seems more like threatening. And then flowers for Jose means death. Because like you would bring flowers to someone dying at the hospital or at a funeral. So for him, flowers means death. So you'll see that in a few drawings we can see wilted flowers, such as labyrinth there. And also the trees in this triptych, the trees represent the self, often fighting illness. In this triptych especially, the trees are really, they're straight, they're piercing the sponge, as if, the person is really fighting for life. But yeah, it's important to mention that they are personal meanings, not necessarily widely understood. Yeah.
The title of this exhibition is Night Side of Life. Can you explain where that came from?
Yeah, so the night side of life is an expression used by a critical essayist, Suzanne Sontag. So in one of her book, she explains how illness is an everyday aspect of human existence, because we will all encounter illness, and she calls it the night side of life. So I think it's a really relevant expression for this theme and this exhibition. So that's why we picked this title. So it's open today, so August 4th until August 27th here at Valemount, and then it's going to be in McBride from September 1st.
And so it's at the Valemount Museum, and in McBride, where is it exhibiting in McBride?
At the Valemount Museum and Archives.
I understand that the artist will be in attendance for that show?
Yeah, he will be there for the opening as well as the workshop there. And also we have a workshop organized alongside the exhibition. It's going to take place on Saturday, August 13th. It's $10. It's going to be facilitated by Maureen Faulkner. She's also based in Prince George. She's an artist, and she has been teaching art for years, so it's going to be a really interesting workshop, working with texture to create like abstracted self-portraits. It's really interesting. So if you're interested, you're welcome to register.